Hi. I hope your Saturday's going wonderful. Mine is. I had fulfilling conversations today. They were very wholesome conversations and gave me, you know, this tug that, this feeling that, because a lot of questions were asked, and I kept hearing the topic mainly was about, you know, the mere question of a lifetime. It was one of those type of questions. And curiosity, if you will, um, in the court of honor, of settling things, came to play. And almost in a manner if, you would ask someone um, a conversation of that feeling of what wind blows you here, that type of feeling. And it was um, it's such a tender topic that like held a significant amount of spiritual weight. So um, I felt like a need to go ahead and um, do some cards on this energy. And so that's what I would like to do is pull some cards for this energy that um, I was feeling. And, that was also sprung other curiosity. And so, in some places, this could be almost a forbidden topic for some, but it's also a very natural occurrence topic, just very uncomfortable for others. And have you ever heard of straightening up and perishing? Almost as if you're getting things in order, um, that type of energy. And almost like a capstone in life, if you will. And almost like that feeling of having an opportunity to leave a lasting legacy, providing closure for others. Um, so I guess where I'm going at with this is it's a very uncommon occurrence, I guess, of what you call a deathbed arrangement, like a proxy spouse, designated partner. So that type of spiritual weight of energy, I was called upon, and it was just there in the air. So I wanted to talk about that, and also I know a thing or two about those topics, so I didn't mind sharing that with my conversation earlier today. So, um, but yeah, it was I I have been loved um, in such a manner to where it felt like the planets and the stars were blindfolded, and it was like a wish of my own heart, and I was sent off with a firm hand, and it was done. And it was my partner's opportunity to leave a lasting legacy, providing closure for me. And it was his final act of love and thoughtfulness. And it was done out of honesty and uprightness, and it provided inner peace for both of us, and topics of what truly matters came about. And now, because that took place, this deathbed arrangement, my proxy spouse and designated partner, I now lead a more meaningful existence before that took place. He left in a peaceful and honorable way when he departed from life. And so, yeah. And so that also just kind of stuck with me, that energy today. And it was just like, like I said, what wind blows you here? It's here, it's, talking to me. The dream weaver spirit having me experience a vivid and profound dreamlike state experience while being awake. And I like the dream weaver spirit because maybe some of you have a dream weaver spirit that works alongside you to bring like visions to life. It helps you unlock and fulfill potential wonderful and fulfilling life, and maybe it's your ethereal companion, and um, that cheers you on, that keeps you believing when you don't, you know. So that is a type of energy that I'm familiar with because it happened to me once. And it was a topic of today. And it just kind of lingered. And I thought, well, I will answer this call and go ahead and pull some cards for this Saturday. And it was actually a topic I kind of like, you know, contemplated. And I thought, should I not? And I thought, okay, well, it's a very natural occurrence, just a very uncomfortable topic. So, yeah, so some of you, may have experienced that, and, that love and care, this transition of letting go and having this person, when they depart from life, have spiritual guidance. You know, um, it's also a time for healing and reconciliation. And so, oftentimes, when this person, before this thing straightening up before departing from life, right, this surviving partner, um is going to be left. So the person that's going to be departing, often has reflections of deep love for the surviving partner, to have a desired companionship and support after they depart, right? And it's also like a sense of closure and acceptance um, for that energy. And also, I feel like um, some of you might also be familiar with the departing person feeling helpful towards the surviving partner to navigate any future challenges, and it, So that type of energy also promotes forgiveness and understanding. So I was I felt that a lot today, and I was very familiar with this energy. So it just kind of lingered there, and it's the most self-conscious love to a human being that could ever live. It's the final act of love and thoughtfulness. We don't often like to think about, those type of incidences, but I'm familiar with that, and it lingered, and I felt a need to pull cards. So let's begin. So I just want to dust these off one more time. Spirit, one card for the collective, for the person that this resonates with, in terms of designated partner or some type of arrangement from a departure of life. One card. One card for this final act of love and thoughtfulness. This energy of sending off your past with a firm hand. This energy of the wish of one's own heart. And the energy of the court of honor, of settling things. And the biggest question of time, love. Okay. Time capsule. I have the confidence to be myself. Okay. Spirit. One card that is a pro for the collective in the terms of this energy of straightening up before departing, this energy of the most self-conscious love to ever live, this energy of peaceful and honorable departure of life in terms of arrangements for a proxy spouse, designated partner. One card in terms of sending off your past. Oh, that was way too many cards. I was like nearly half the deck. Okay, that's a long story to tell. So I will pick this card that flipped over upright. So, signs. I am reminded of you constantly. I have been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that reminds me of you. It's made me feel certain that you are the one for me. We have a bright future. I have to figure out how to follow them. I'm gaining strength and courage for that. So this gives me the energy of having an ethereal companion, right? Something we also resonate with as um, a guide or a dreamweaver spirit. And, it helps, it works alongside you to bring things to life. And sometimes we can also call them ancestors, spirit guides, the divine spirit, there's a lot of names. And but in terms of this conversation and this topic, I feel like ethereal companion feels right, because um it's like they're there with you in spirit, and there's that attachment. It's going to always be there, that attachment, and it's going to always be forever embedded in the spirit and in the soul, that even when one or the other departs, you know it's the spirit of it remains, although the physical part of it will not. The spirit part does remain. So yeah, spirit, one card. That is a card for the collective in terms of this ethereal companion that the wind blew here. One card that is a con for the collective, or a person that resonates with this regarding straightening up before departing. One con card regarding this peaceful and honorable departure from life. And there's going to always be cons to things. It's almost like saying no varnish can hide the grain of wood, right? And yeah, so in a way, you just kind of have to tell people the good, the bad, and the ugly. Why? Okay. So the con of this energy is neglect. Tend to your inner garden and it will flourish. What I was just kind of like, feeling too. You gotta, I think that ties in with the departing person wishing a designated partner or this deathbed arrangement, um, so that there's inner peace, and this energy of um, helping to navigate through these challenges of a departure. And it's also a wish of deep love, right? So this departing person desires, you know, a lot of support for the survivor after they depart. So it's their wish that you're loved and supported when they depart. I guess against the grain would be taking some time to heal, whereas this person, whoever it resonates with, does not wish that. Maybe this person wants to meet a person or wants to help you find this person, so that this person can help you after this passing, the departure of life, and they could feel like, satisfied knowing that they can leave in a peaceful and an honorable way, knowing that you'll be supported after this departure. So that could also be something that's a controversial um, idea, but it does happen. I'm also proof of that. Um, I my person departed from life, and it was his wish that I find someone, a desired companion to support me after he departs from life. And he scoped it out, it was like a scoping, like looking out, and it was like, yes, and it was his wish, it was his wish, his final act of love and thoughtfulness towards me as a surviving person, that I am taken care of and I'm okay, and he could leave peacefully and honorably. And in that manner, he left a lasting legacy with me, and it provided some closure. Um, yeah, Spirit, one card for the collective or the person watching this that this resonates with in terms of a designated partner, in terms of this energy of a final act of love and thoughtfulness. Okay, so a lot of cards been wanting to talk. So my other deck it has a long story. Whoever I'm talking to, this person really loves you. This person has a lot to say. Really is happy, has a lot to say. One card that is an answer to the collective or the person watching this that it resonates with. See, it's a little too happy, very eager, and it just feels very wonderful. Almost in the manner as if it's saying, be full of spirit, that it seems like the buttons will pop off, It's like, be full of spirit, that your buttons almost pop off like a cannon. And it's like, just like the kindest thing that the dark has ever given, this energy right now is the kindest thing that the dark has ever given. This major question of time, since time, of love. Okay. So when this energy, like I was talking about, it's a very natural occurrence, but also could be a very uncomfortable topic. Because during those times, it could be you have to unroll your sleeves and just say it, right? And those are times of conflict, disagreements, competition, feelings of defeat, all those energies, sneakiness, um, maybe this person departing is afraid of this energy. I feel like they want their final act of love, thoughtfulness, not to be this energy. Because grief can bring about this energy. It's the Five of Swords. past resentment, desire to reconcile, making amends, desire to forget. That's a very spiritual weight energy. And it's kind of feeling like it's a time when two people are bound together for good, but also could bring this, maybe this energy is what this departing person does not wish. The departing person does not wish you to be in this energy because the departing person is afraid you'll neglect yourself. Now, the departing person wants you to nurture yourself, tend to your garden, regardless of the Five of Swords energy. Because your departing person, maybe you guys been talking about it for a while, you know. There's signs around you that remind you of your, that will or has and if this person has not departed, you're talking about good times, you know. He's, this person's bestowing their tenderness upon you, you know, that state of sending your past off with a firm hand, like, you know, almost like in a very tender way. And if it's past, a past participle energy, it's more like maybe you're neglecting yourself and you're feeling this Five of Swords energy, but they're asking you to look for signs that remind you constantly of this legacy of love. They want you to have a brighter future. And in this Dreamweaver spirit, they're going to be your ethereal companion. Maybe they express that to you. Maybe in the course of your life together, they said, even when I depart from this life, I'm going to still love you. I'm going to be there with you and help you. That's your ethereal companion. They'll never leave you. Even beyond this life, when they depart, they're not going to leave you. You just have to look for signs. Time capsule. I have the confidence to be myself. The kindest thing the dark has ever given. It's a very ominous energy, yet there's like, it's like saying be glad of dark variety and admiration. I mean, that's kind of weird to say, but it's almost as if they're saying you're expected, I believe. Your ethereal companion is there with you. Toast them in your acquaintance when you see these signs. When you're going through old things in your time capsules, memorabilia, anytime when you're in conflict, when you're in this Five of Sword energy, maybe you're around people that didn't have this opportunity to make things right, and you're having to deal with this energy. Just do not neglect yourself. Maybe you're leading down that road, and that's why your ethereal companion sees you. And I feel like your ethereal companion said it's okay. They did not see fit company that you chose, and they want to see you differently. Maybe there was an individual you chose they don't approve of. Maybe you're neglecting yourself because, you know, this this designated partner was not approved. But your ethereal companion wants to let you know there's signs everywhere. You guys both lived a good life together before they departed. They want you to be removed from your present neglectful, conflicting state. This energy that you come upon, they want you to remove yourself from that present moment of fear. They want you to remove yourself from this and from your place that you are, and be brought as 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 a as like the planet and the stars. What? Maybe just be sorry when things get disagreeable, you know? Maybe this person is saying that. Maybe you caught yourself in a very conflicting energy, or they know you will come upon a conflicting energy when they do depart. And they want you to know good feelings. They want the present promotion of good feelings to ever reign predominantly among your family. I feel like you're such a treasure. And this little robot reminds me of Wally. You know, Wally was always picking up after all the neglect. Maybe you're not taking care of yourself and you need to. And I feel like this one's also saying not to speak so heatedly. and to thwart it in the matters of the heart. And I'm hearing peerless beauty. You are a peerless beauty. That's why this final act of love, or this future final act of love, is so important, because it's what truly matters. And a peaceful, to just depart in a peaceful and honorable way, if they have or haven't. And I'm hearing it bears no repeating. So I feel like maybe I said what needs to be said. So I'm going to pull one more card, because I feel complete now in terms of what this means, or what this will mean for this person if it hasn't happened yet. And if it did happen and you're neglecting yourself because of this Five of Wands energy, or Five of Swords energy, excuse me. If I messed this up in earlier, if I said Five of Wands, I meant Five of Swords. This Five of Swords energy of conflict, disagreements, because that is always bound to happen. Take care of yourself. It bears no repeating. And it feels so peaceful. And I'm familiar with this energy. And you do and will have an ethereal companion, especially if they told you, I'm going to love you when I leave. I'm going to still love you. I'm going to look after you. That was like a promise. That's their honor. Yeah. I'm going to pull a card. Because it feels like you know what it means without saying much. What this legacy means, that it truly matters. Because you're a treasure. Yet you are their treasure. They treasure you. They cherish you. Don't be sad. They're your ethereal, or will be your ethereal companion. Come with me. You'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of creation. What we'll see will defy Explanation. You are magic, baby. You are going to be loved. Dreamweaver spirit. They're going to visit you in your dreams and kiss up on you. Don't be sad. Do not neglect yourself and do not let the conflict of others make you feel so. Okay, this one wanted to come out, so I'm going to read this one. Patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. I don't know. That I like that. Fusa. You're going to have abundance. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. What did I tell you? There's signs everywhere. Don't neglect yourself. Your ethereal companion. They just want to help you navigate through your challenges. Well, keep believing when you don't. Just unroll your sleeves and say it, whatever it is. Because you are expected. Peerless beauty, remember that. Have a good night.